Are your buyers draining you? Hey, it's Stuart from Tips for Success, and today I want to talk about something that is in a balance of time, stress, and really making sure that your day is the most productive day out. You see, when I've spoken to so many agents, they say, Stuart, I just run out of time in the day. And I started to analyze from the average productive agent to the highly productive agent and looked at their diaries to see what exactly are they doing. Well, here's an interesting stat for you. Did you know that you're actually going to spend 3 times more with a buyer than with a seller? Yep, you're going to spend 3 times more of your personal time with a buyer than with a seller. Now, here's the crazy thing. We spend so much time with the buyers, and then they turn around and they say, sorry, but we've put an offer with another property. You see, the loyalty from the buyer is not with the real estate agent. The loyalty with the buyer is with the listing. You see, that's what they want. They want that property. And if it's not on your books, well, they will go with another agent. So the question that's coming in is, why do we chase these buyers around so much? I know that we need them because we need to close a transaction. But when you start looking at your time, you're going, well, if I'm spending 3 times as much time with a buyer, and at the end of the day, I'm not getting anything out of it, what can I do? This is a big, crazy question that came around. And when I was as an agent, this was something that I tackled in my first year as an agent. What I did was I focused on the sellers. You know, there's this good old-fashioned saying, he who holds, or she that holds the listings holds the market. Well, that is so true. You see, the buyers, they are loyal to the listings. So if you're going to spend less time with those listings, with the sellers, well, you start putting your focus into the actual sellers and getting those listings so that you actually hold that particular market. Now, Stuart, you might be asking, so what if I get a lot of buyers? What do I do? They're going to take all my time. Well, as your business starts to grow, what I would suggest you get is a showing assistant, somebody who could just take those buyers around to properties on your behalf, view those properties, and if they get to the point where it needs to go to negotiations, that's when you step in. You see, this will allow you to get back more time, focus on getting more listings, focus on the core of your business, getting mandates, taking offers. That's the core of your business. Get the showing assistants to take your buyers to the various properties. And then what you can do is, when you've got the listings, you create the open house effect. And what I mean by that is you actually set up a time, and when you've got this whole array of buyers, you tell them all to come at the same time, maybe 5-10 minute intervals, but they all come at the same time. It creates a sense of urgency for those buyers when they're all coming through the property and seeing there's so much activity on that particular property. So it also just saves you time because you've got all these buyers coming to you at the same point. You see, I want you to think of this. When you go to a doctor, do you see the doctor doing all those little mundane things like replacing a bandage or maybe giving you a shot or two? No, he hands that over to a nurse. You see, that is his showing assistant. Hands it over to the nurse that does all that work so that he can focus on his productive tasks, his money-making activities. So, are your buyers giving you that level of stress? Well, start putting your focus into those sellers and make sure that your business is seller-focused, and get that showing assistant that can then help you with those buying appointments.